Welcome to Dr. Jester Rants, and I'm gonna rant about this from Forbes. Disney spent over 270 million to make the Marvels. Holy... Nope, still not 1 minute within the video for me to start cursing. I need to learn that it's YouTube rules. I do not make them. But before I start ranting with curses, I want to say the S word. Holy... not yet. Right, let's read. Disney has revealed that it spent more than 270 million on making the Marvels, the latest installment in its Marvel Comics superhero saga, which will be released in theaters in November. This after coming out that they wanted to cap in at 120, thereabouts 170 million that they came out. I think it was Bob Iger, I don't remember much who said it, but they said it wasn't much, it was less than the previous one. But no, this is a lot, a fucking lot. It's already over 1 minute, so I can start cursing. Holy shit! This is a buttload! A fucking buttload! That means, as it points out in the article, they show that over a 2-year period, from the incorporation of the company to September 30th, 2022, it spent 274.8 million and banked 55 million from tax exemptions from the UK. I think you're overpaying this in the UK. Subsidy from the government on the United Kingdom, where the movie was made. This brought in its net spending down to 220 million, meaning that the movie will have to gross at least 439.6 million at the box office to break even. So, before I continue, here is something very important that you should like.
Chosen knight. We are born of sin and crime. We are repentance personified. We are immortal. We are legend. We are God's wrath made manifest. And we know no fear.
Right, so I'm back, baby! Right, so as you can see here, 439.6 million that they need to break even only to pay for the costs of the movie itself. But we all know with Disney and modern, well, movie making tactics that they actually spend about about the same amount as they used or as they spent on making the movie on marketing, because there's toys, there is ads, trailers, and all of that stuff, and it's amazing how much money they spend on marketing. So at the very least, for Disney to start making its money back, or at least to pay off everything that Disney spent on this, they at least need to start making 880 million. And for profits, they need to make north of that amount. Way up that amount. So, Disney, what the fuck are you smoking on? I don't think this movie is even going to reach 1 billion. It's probably going to get close to it, but I don't think it's going to make 1 billion. Holy fuck, Disney. Holy fuck. This is what happens when you start peddling the retarded narrative. When you start hiring mediocre people to write on your goddamn fucking movies. People who are more interested to peddle their narrative, their message, their ideology than writing a good TV show or a good movie. They are not interested in making money. They are all interested in spending what you think you have, or had in this case, than to actually making it. Because all that matters, at least for the far left, is the narrative and only the narrative. They don't care about anything else. They think they can print money, that they have an infinite amount of money. And this is a problem. We can see it here. It's not going to end nicely to Disney if they keep on wasting money like this. They recently said that they were starting to pull down from the identity politics and the shenanigans, but let's face it, you and me, we both know they won't do that. They will still they'll still peddle it. They only said that to appease the investors, but we all know they will not stop peddling the narrative, because Disney has terminal level cancer in leftists infestating their company. They are everywhere, and I don't know if there's any cure, unless Disney completely closes down and fires everyone, but then there's a chance of those people who were part of Disney to start infesting other companies and bringing those other companies down as well. So what can we do, or what can happen, or what Disney can do? I don't know. There's even rumors that Apple wants to buy Disney, and if you told me 5 years ago, 7 years ago, that Disney was in such dire needs and so close to closing down or something like that, I'll say, it's bullshit. That Apple wanted to buy Disney, it's bullshit. It never happened. Yeah. Here we are. But at this point, I think the best alternative is for Disney to close down or start selling more of its IPs. Because quite frankly, I don't think there's any way to salvage this. It's fucked. I think Walt Disney is possibly really spinning his grave like that, and you could potentially generate a lot of energy to power the world for decades to come. With the amount of spinning power that this guy has inside his grave. Well, on that goddamn fucking hell, have a great fucking night. And remember, fuck you, YouTube. Really.